Saint Odilo of Cluny passed away on January 1st, 1049, but his legacy endured. He was canonized as a saint, and his feast day is celebrated on January 1st. Odilo's life and work remind us of the power of faith, compassion, and dedication to making the world a better place. Odilo was born in the year 962 AD in Auvergne, France. He was the descendant of a noble French family lineage and was the son of Beral de Maucourt and Gerbeja. He was one of 11 children in his family, having 8 brothers and 2 sisters. Later, when his father passed, his widowed mother became a nun at the convent of Saint John in Autun. As a child, Odilo was partially paralyzed and had to be moved around by the help of family servants. One day, during his family's travels, he was left with the luggage at a church's open front door. It was said that he felt God calling him, and he felt the urge to go to the altar. Because he couldn't walk, he started crawling towards the altar. When he reached the altar, he tried to stand up, but he could not. He tried again and again, but he didn't succeed. And then, finally, his persistence paid off. He could stand up. When his relatives came back, they were surprised to see the boy walking around by himself. It was believed that Mother Mary intervened in curing his illness. Due to this, young Odilo developed a strong bond with Virgin Mary. At the age of 29, Odilo entered the Benedictine monastery of Cluny, located in Burgundy, France. He quickly distinguished himself through his dedication to prayer, asceticism, and intellectual pursuits. Recognizing his innate leadership qualities and spiritual depth, the monks of Cluny elected him as their abbot in 994, when he was just 32 years old. As abbot, Odilo initiated various reforms and implemented innovative practices that would leave a lasting impact on the monastic world. One of his major contributions was the promotion of the Truce of God, a practice aimed at suspending hostilities during specific times for religious reasons. This initiative helped reduce violence and brought a measure of peace to war-torn regions. Odilo was widely known for his kindness and his great mercy, even towards people who were said not to deserve it. Christian Family TV is made possible by your generosity. Because of your donation today, we were able to create more than 200 plus wonderful stories on saints, stories of faith, and many other interesting videos to teach our kids. Yes, you are making a difference. We could not do what we do without you. We want to remind you again to take a Patreon subscription. It only costs $2 to start with, or make a one-time donation starting at $5. This will help us continue making these videos. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May He smile on you and be gracious to you. Thank you, and God bless you. He was a man who was deep in prayer and penance, and was famous for his devotion to the Blessed Mother. Odilo also cared deeply for the poor and the sick. His compassion and generosity earned him the love and respect of people from all walks of life. He constructed a monastery which eventually became one of the most important monasteries in Western Europe. Under his leadership, Cluny would reach new heights of spiritual and cultural significance. During a famine in 1006, he immediately melted down church vessels and ornaments and sold them in order to raise funds to feed the poor in his area. This tradition, observed on November 2nd, emphasized the importance of remembering and praying for the dead, a practice that continues in the Catholic Church to this day. He did this after a pilgrim came to him with a vision of souls enduring the purification flames of purgatory. Under Odillo's leadership, the Abbey of Cluny became a center of learning and culture. The monks at Cluny produced beautiful manuscripts, engaged in theological study, and composed sacred music. During his visits to Rome and to the monasteries of Cluny, in his old age, he was injured during one of his travels, and as a result, grew weak. Odillo lived a fulfilling life and passed away at the age of 87 on the night of New Year, 1049 AD, while praying for souls in purgatory. Today, the story of Saint Odilo of Cluny serves as an inspiration for all who seek to live lives of service and devotion. His example teaches us that even in the midst of challenges and conflicts, we can be instruments of peace and transformation, bringing light and hope to the world around us.